morning, happy Vlogmas day number 19th. We are trying the coffee rodeo again. I've just woken up and I'm measuring out my coffee grind. So far I have 9 grams and we're gonna work that up to 18. If you watched yesterday's video, I opened my Bambino coffee machine and tried a couple pulls. It was successful and also unsuccessful in many ways. So we are trying it again today. I'm measuring out 18 grams, kinda. I'm not sure if this is gonna fit 18. So far I have 16 grams, so we're just gonna go with that. And then I am just gonna kind of like press it in. I will say I cannot wait until I get better at this because I made Garrett coffee earlier this morning and I literally ruined like 4 or 5 pulls. So you would think that I've gotten better, but I'm not quite there yet. It's going to take a lot of failed coffees. So I'm just going to get this pressed. All the things. Probably overpressed it, but that is fine. I feel like I need like a little broom to get all the other grounds off. That looks fine. Now I realize why so many espresso people use like the clear mug. It's to see actually like how much coffee you're getting, how much crema is on top. And we are breaking out the Ho 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 one that we thrifted. Mickey Mouse just looks so cute. So we're gonna tuck our little coffee mug underneath and we are gonna press the double shot because that's what I have in, and double tap to select it. Hopefully, maybe. And I've been trying to count how many seconds it takes to actually pull it, and I think I count too fast because I want it to be a longer pull. Okay, here we go. Oh crap, only one side started. That's not great. Okay, I definitely tamped it harder on one side than the other because only one side pulled better than the other. So we have our double shot right there. And yesterday I made the mistake of not pulling this out quicker and then it cooled and it was so hard to get out. So I'm gonna empty this quick. And from what I've learned from my countless hours this morning watching TikToks is when you go and like have it, have the little mechanism cleaned, this is supposed to bloom or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about yet, but I will get there. So I've just have this like it's a double shot espresso pulled. I didn't realize that like this was an espresso, like this is double espresso. So when I order like a large coffee, like how much actual espresso is in there in comparison to milk. But I am gonna froth my milk now. Hopefully it goes better than yesterday because yesterday was just embarrassing. And it's supposed to go in a whirlpool, but I did not do that yesterday. I was just so nervous. Okay. I hope I did that for long enough. I'm not sure if this is gonna look right or anything. I'm swirling, I'm tapping, just like I've seen all the videos do. Probably doing this wrong, but we're just gonna add it in. Let's try it this morning and see if it's better than yesterday. I will say it's a bit lukewarm. I think I could have steamed my milk a little bit longer. The coffee does taste bitter, but I don't know if it's because there's no sugar in here. Overall, I will drink this. Like, I'm gonna drink it. I've gotten worse at a coffee shop before, so like I'm fine with this. It's good, it's great. But I think today we're gonna have to pick up some new coffee beans and maybe a couple accessories. I do need to go and get stocking stuffers for my mother and father-in-law and for Garrett and the dogs. I've yet to complete that. So we already have to go shopping for stocking stuffers. We might as well get a couple accessories and maybe I can make a better cup of coffee. Now that we have our coffee, we can start our morning. Okay, we are dressed and I am ready for my work day. I will say I have been doing really terrible about my step count. I have been forgetting to wear my Apple Watch. I've been leaving it on the charger. And part of that is because I want my like yoga sessions to be completely unplugged. So I've been really bad about the habit of putting on the watch and making making sure I'm getting my steps in. And I feel like the amount of work that I've had to do on my computer, I've made the excuse of, oh my gosh, like I have got to just like sit and focus. I can't have the distraction of a walk. But today I'm feeling fairly confident that I can do a walk at my desk instead of, you know, just sitting there slumped over, like typing and writing on my notebook, trying to get everything figured out. Today I have like some housekeeping work to do on my computer, and I know it's like mostly going to be a click, click, click. It doesn't take like that much mental focus. Like I need to be focused, but today I feel like I can walk on the treadmill. I'm gonna aim for 30 minutes. I was walking like an hour in the summertime and into the fall and this winter. I've been, you know, trying to get some work done, trying to work on my computer and just like not needing that extra like focus. I don't know, my habits and routines have kind of been down bad this November and December. I was doing pretty well. And then, you know what, that just happens. And a lot of people say like wintertime is the perfect time for like that hibernation. And if animals and trees take that hibernation, then we as humans should also take that hibernation. Studies show that you do need more sleep in the wintertime. So I'm not trying to be too hard on myself about the whole ordeal. But enough is enough. We have our little coffee, you know, like we have the caffeine. I know I don't have that much to do really on my computer, like I'm working, but it's not like something so intense where I'm like, oh, like no distractions, right? I feel like I can multitask. So I'm gonna move my treadmill over and we're gonna get started. You know it's bad when you have this in a different storage area. So for the longest time, I was storing it on the other side of my desk. And then after a while, I was like, you know what? Like I'm actually gonna move this to the side of the wall because it was getting in my way. And they say, if you've ever read the book Atomic Habits, whatever habit you're wanting to start doing, you're supposed to make it so convenient. You know, like having the treadmill right under the desk. So every morning I could just like pull it out. You know, it made it easy. It was part of the routine. Then when I was, you know, allowing myself not to get my daily steps in and being really just overwhelmed and lazy, even though I know a walk will help, I was like, you know what, now it's an inconvenience. It's out of my, like it's in my way. It's reminding me of the work that I need to be doing, but I'm not doing. So I moved it in the corner over there. One, I told myself, I was like, it's so that I can vacuum underneath my desk. And really, I was just like, it's an inconvenience now to have it under my desk. So we're moving it back under the desk. I got the treadmill like this June, and it honestly has been so helpful to get that morning walk in if I don't want to go outside, if I don't want to see people. And I really need to get back in the habit of doing a little walk, making sure I have my steps in, because it is easy and I've just been allowing myself to take the easy way out. So we put it underneath the desk. This past summer, I was doing like an hour every single day. And that was like my only walking really and truly, besides like, oh, running to the kitchen or whatever. But since I work from home, like I'm not walking outside, I'm not getting in my vehicle or walking into an office. It's completely at home. So I'm putting it underneath my desk. I'm gonna start it with 30 minutes, which is way less than what I was doing this summer, but I'm gonna try to work myself back up, you know, do a little walking, get some computer work done, and try and just, you know, get the habit started again. Hopefully by putting it back under my desk, I get into the habit of walking again. It was my New Year's resolution last year to make sure that I got 10K steps in. This last couple months, I've not been hitting that. So I think we're gonna get a jump start on our 2023 resolution of the 10K steps, because it really is so good for your like mind, body. And honestly, like I work out some, so I have my Apple Watch on my foot, because I find when I'm like at the desk typing, it does not register on here. So I am just gonna start my workout. We're gonna do outdoor walk for 15 minutes. I gotta plug it in, oh my gosh. Okay, I put my Apple Watch on my ankle because I find when I'm like typing, okay, I put my Apple Watch on my ankle because I find when I'm typing, it's not registering me actually walking. So I put it on my ankle and I am just gonna go for 15 minutes and we're gonna start slow. We're gonna start at like a 1.5. I think that'll be good. Definitely gonna raise my desk up a little higher. And we're gonna start our day, start our morning. Okay, we are getting to the part of the year where it's literally dark at, let's see, it is 6 o'clock. I've been off work for about an hour. Oh my gosh, it's gone dark. I was doing some finishing up things in the house, but we are gonna head to town to get stocking stuffers things and a couple essentials for the house. So we are headed to town, but I cannot believe how dark it is. I'm like, oh my gosh, it literally could be 9 p.m. but it's only 6 and I'm like, all right, like I guess we're gonna make our way into town even though it is pitch black. It is literally the craziest time. I love the stocking stuffer aisle at Walmart. Last year I got Garrett a whole bunch of sauces and he really enjoyed it. So this year they have like a bunch of different sauces. They have the Brewer's 6-pack, they have the Let's Get Grilling, like all of the, like the hot sauce challenge. Like there is seriously like a ton of hot sauces. Last year I couldn't find any, but I'm seeing on social media that this is like a bit of a trend. So I'm thinking we're gonna put this one in. And of course, the Dove chocolate. Okay, we ended up getting a couple candies and a couple miscellaneous things for the house. Of course, we did get the hot sauce. So it was like successful, but it was also a little bit of a bust because I still need more stocking stuffers. We are gonna be going to my favorite store, of course, Marshall's, to see if we can get any more things because right now we have batteries, hot sauce, and candy. So we need a couple other things. Something that was not on the list, but I saw and I was like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to get them, is the ornament organizers, because for the past couple years we've just been throwing it in a box with a bunch of tissue paper. So this hopefully will give us a little bit more protection and also help us organize some of those more high dollar ornaments that need like some protection from the attic. Like we don't want them to fall, we don't want them to be, you know, kept for many years. So I did pick 2 of those up as well. So last time I was here I completely regretted not getting these pink ones, and when I walked up I was like, oh no, there's not gonna be enough, and there is 4 over there. And now I have to decide if I actually want them or if I want a different variety of a martini glass. Like these are pretty cute. I kind of like this one a lot, but the pink is also just speaking to me. Like I think these pink ones would be so fun for like a dinner party or an espresso martini, like all the things. And there is still 4 left, so I think I'm gonna grab them. Of course, I turn the corner and I find these like cute little coffee mugs as well. This one, like, that was so cute. And these wine glasses might take the #1 spot. Like now I'm second guessing I should just get these little coffee mugs instead of the martini glasses, because the martini glasses, the more I look at them, they just look like shorter, fatter, like margarita glasses. And I don't know if that's exactly the style I'm looking for. So I might swap them out and just get these instead. And then I find the same glasses without the little handle and I almost liked them more, or these plain ones are so aesthetically pleasing. Like I know I'm supposed to be stocking stuffer shopping, but now that we have this espresso machine, I'm like, what accessories can we get? And now I'm thinking, oh, making espresso martinis? Absolutely. My favorite thing about the holidays is always getting the random like socks, whether they're fuzzy or themed. And I think these whiskey socks or even these Yellowstone socks will be perfect. And I'm kind of leaning towards these really cute whiskey socks. For my mother-in-law, I did get her a cocktail themed sock, so I'm kind of like trying to stay on themed and get like a couple socks, you know. I think this will be it. I will say this, shopping for kids is way more fun than shopping for adults. I did pick up my brother some stocking stuffers and like gifts, and they were so cute and so fun, but I cannot post them because I know that he watches my vlogs. But it's like, oh my gosh, this will be perfect. And I found not a lot for my mother and father-in-law, but I did find a lot for my little brother. So it was successful overall. We're heading home and we're gonna get some of this wrap. We have made it back home, and before I wrap my presents, I'm like, all right, like I'm gonna get tired. We need to take my makeup off, take my contacts out, and make sure I actually take them out and I don't fall asleep in them like I did the other night, because that was dreadful. So I'm just gonna wash my face with my favorite Zeo Skin Health product. It's about out, and we are gonna squeeze her for this is literally every single day. I'm like, just a little bath, that's all I need. Just enough to get me through, all right? You can feel a beautiful pimple starting right there. Amazing. Okay, I seriously just tried for the last like 2 or 3 minutes to try and pop that. It definitely was not ready yet, but I cannot stand having like a pimple that is unpopped on my cheek. I feel like popping it, although like so many people say don't do it, I feel like popping it just makes it go way faster for me. So I'm always trying to just like squeeze and pop. I don't get many pimples, but since I am doing retinol and I haven't done a retinol before, I definitely know my skin is purging. So it's like, oh, how fun. I love this for me. I just learned that you are actually supposed to put oil as the last thing on your face, like after your creams, but I always put this enriching firming mask after the oil. I just feel like it locks it in better. Okay, we are good to go. The face is washed. I am in my office. I am about to pull open a Hallmark movie and start wrapping some of these gifts so I can put them underneath the tree and not have to worry about people coming into my office. Sometimes you just have to stay up a little later and get it done, because I swear if someone ruins my surprise, aka my husband, I will be so angry. So I'm gonna get these wrapped and head off to bed. Thank you so much for watching Vlogmas day number 19. I cannot believe that this is our last day in the teens, and tomorrow we will be in our 20s, and there's only like 5 more days until Christmas, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, if you like this vlog, please go and catch up on all the other Vlogmases, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!